This video is directed to all of the emerging artists who want to make music as a living. The music industry nowadays is really competitive and is really hard to succeed in the music industry. So this video might help you to clear your mind about some ideas on how to move forward with your music project if you want to get serious in music. What's going on, guys? I'm Enrico from Matchfy, and if you don't know us, we are basically a music promotion community where artists can share music to other people, to maybe curators, producers, other artists, influencers, magazine. Also inside the function called Matchfy Pro, you can talk with professionals of the music industry like labels, A&Rs, producers, Grammy winners, etc. This function is made for all of the artists who want to receive some feedback about their music, about their project, or maybe amplify their network and open new opportunities in the music industry. And without further ado, let's jump into the video. Before I even start sharing with you the main points of this video, there is one thing that is really important that you need to understand before moving forward, and it is knowing who you are and knowing what you want to do. Also ask yourself where you want to arrive with your music project, because it's really different if you want to make music just for fun at your home, you don't care about promoting it, you don't care about playing live, from making music because you want to do music as a job. That's two really different things. It might sound a bit useless, but trust me, it's really important, because some of the emerging artists that I see fail also at this step, because they treat their music project like an amateur, where in reality they want to get bigger and bigger. Okay, now that we've cleared that part, we can move forward with the first point, that is music is a business, and every business needs multiple products, not just songs. And what I mean by that is that most of the emerging artists think that music is their product, and it's not in 2025, because being a musician nowadays is not only making music, but it is making a lot of stuff like creating content, making videos, photos, manage your page on social media, but most important, create a brand, create a world outside your music. Your track is like a 20% of being a musician or an artist. Your catalog is the product, your brand is the product, your content, etc. You need to take your music career as a company with different departments, like the creative department, the marketing department, the management, of course the production department, but also the communication department. A song is only one asset, but what you need is a pipeline made of music, visual, story, social content, and of course community. Because if you only drop a track and vanish, so you're treating your music project like an amateur, you're not posting music, you're not going to scale up in the music industry, but you're like gambling with your release. And I'm not judging it, because if you want to make music just for fun, it's okay, you post a track, then you disappear, you just do it by yourself, and it's totally fine with it. But if you want to make music as your mainly job, that's something to totally avoid. Okay, point number 2 is that no one is going to save you. You need to promote yourself daily with consistency. The fantasy of someone will discover me, someone will knock at my door because they saw me playing live in the street is completely dead, unfortunately. So even major artists nowadays promote themselves daily. So if you want to really succeed in the music industry, you need to put your face, you need to put your voice, your messages, and promote yourself across social media or also streaming platforms, of course. Just remember that promotion is different from begging streams like listen to my track out now. That's not promotion. Promotion is try to gain visibility, is try to build a community, make some content, tell a real story about yourself, about your music, and it is storytelling and consistency. If you are promoting yourself, if you hate putting your face inside a content, I'm sorry to tell you, but the music industry will completely break you, because I see a lot of artists that they are really good out there making a lot of content, and it's really hard to succeed. Next point is build skills instead of spending your money in useless stuff. I'm telling you this because budget without knowing a thing about music is wasting your money totally. I see a lot of artists spending a lot of money in things they cannot even use. They're like, I bought a new MacBook Pro, I bought a new instrument, new gear, new synthesizer, but they don't even know where to start with those things. Before spending a lot of money, my advice is know basic knowledge like production, like how instruments work. Maybe go to workshop, maybe go learn how to make music marketing, how to promote yourself, all of the things that can really help your music career move forward. One of the last points I want to share with you is that strategy and organization beat talent 99% of the time. If you want to succeed in the music industry and make some moves, one of the first things you can do is making a release plan. So try to study your audience, know what are the best period to release music, and make an annual release strategy plan, not a single release that you post whenever you want. Also, make sure to have content around every release, during the release and after the release. You can study different strategy of releasing one song. For example, some artists, to keep the hype of the song, they release another version like acoustic version or piano version. Trust me, there are a lot of things you can do when releasing a track and when promoting it. But just remember, you need a calendar, not a chaos, if you want to make something with your music, of course. Last bonus point I want to share with you is avoid bots and fake stream, because those things are really useless. They won't give you nothing, they won't give you community, they won't give you any fans apart you going to your friends and tell them, oh look, I made a lot of streams, but it's completely fake. You have a Spotify account full of streams, but then they will look at yourself and you're like no one in the music industry. So it's not good, it will completely ruin your algorithm, it won't push your music forward, it's just fake. This video is now over. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you liked it. Leave a like and leave a comment down below on what you want to see next on the channel. Of course, don't forget to take a shot at Matchfy. Like I said, it's a really pretty music community where artists can meet new people, share their music, and if you know exactly how Spotify works, you can use Matchfy as an organic promotion tool based on algorithm, because we give you the possibility of making infinite playlist submission with the artist plan. So by making a lot of submissions, the Spotify algorithm recognizes that there is interaction with your song and will push your track to other people that listen to the same genre that you make. I leave you the details down in the description, and we see you on the next video here on Matchfy. Bye bye!